Hello dear friends, Fisher here. So today we continue with our beautiful stories. The Power of the Spirit by Alfred Hosp, and also known as Freddy in the book. For today, Bruno answered a question. So when people ask Bruno why he has the precise knowledge and understanding of all people's need, their spiritual need, and also what people need in search of their healing. And Bruno said, I must indeed know more, and see more, and hear more, and feel more than other people, so that I can know who can be helped, and who cannot, and may not yet be freed from their present afflicted condition, because they do not yet have any spiritual ripeness or maturity of their own, or because they must learn something from it. However, no one has the right to devalue or condemn a person who has not yet experienced full and complete healing. God alone has the necessary overview and power to ordain a healing at the time when it is most beneficial for the spiritual maturity of the individual concerned. It is therefore so important to see clearly that a healing can only be acquired and never required. I must remind you of this again and again. Just a little paragraph, and Bruno talking about a simple truth here. So everybody, and then he has a special ability and given by God. Of course, like the ability comes with the responsibility. So he indeed knows more, and then he has more knowledge, and then he knows the beginning of the universe, and he knows the beginning of the humanity and how humanity fell from the grace of God. And he can see more, basically, like he's talking about he can see through the matter. So he's not only can see like as what human being, the human eyes can see, and also what human eyes can perceive in the physical reality. He can see through matters, and he can see the both physical and spiritual world. So he knows he can see the spirits, and then the evil spirit, the lower spiritual spirit, the lower spiritual being, and the high spiritual being. So he can see the whole lot, whether good and bad. So that's what he could see. So, and in these days we could say I don't know what should we call these kind of people, and who has so much special abilities or far seer. And then he just he can see through anything. He can hear more, basically he can hear people's thoughts. So people's thoughts just come to him. So, and then he's more receptive to people's thoughts. And then often what's happened to Bruno is before he make any talk, he just be there and quietly, and then gather people's thoughts, and then people will ask a question in their mind, and then because Bruno can pick up people's thoughts, and then he just without asking any questions, and he just begin to speak what's the questions in people's mind. And then also he can feel more. So basically he has more inner feeling to individuals. He can feel the pain of individuals, as most of the time we can't feel others' pain. So unless somebody is really, really sensitive, so he can feel other people's pain, and then most of the cases we can only feel our own pain. We can't feel others' pain. So because his special task to help humanity, and then he's giving all these abilities by God to fulfill and his task. And then also he mentioned here is all the healing is given according to the spiritual ripeness and maturity of somebody, of some of their own, basically of people's concern. So it depends on your spiritual ripeness and also your spiritual maturity, and then your healing will be given. If somebody is not yet reached a spiritual or a maturity in a spiritual way, and then the healing will not be given because it does not benefit you. So God alone has decided like when the healing will be given to the individual, and which is the most beneficial for the individual concerned. So basically, like for the development of the individual spiritual maturity, so God alone is determines like the timing. So that's why sometimes like I've been going through my personal healing, and it's been there. Oh my God, it lasted for 5 years, and I've been gradually getting better, but I still like suffering of my afflictions. Have been 5 years, and over these 5 years, I asked God, I said, "Oh my God, God, I can't bear this anymore. Please, please help me. Just give me the healing, and then and please make it quick." So because especially when you experience chronic pain, chronic discomfort, like anything like chronic, like people has chronic pain, arthritis, like they have asthma. So all these like chronic illness is so distressing. So like every day you just face the same thing, and then like often you just get worn out, you get tired, frustrated, you get really angry and anxious about yourself, this and that, and then you wonder like, oh, when this will be end. So and then this thing cannot be end by just simply waiting there, and then so okay, when my healing gonna come, and then this will we exactly the timing we don't know, but we have to move like towards it. It's like you start running a marathon, but you don't know when you be able to run a marathon, but you know as long as you keep running, one day you get there. And then if you don't do anything at all, if you don't take actions, if you do not acquire healings, if you do not absorb the divine healing energy, you never get there. So that is guaranteed. So the timing is up to God. And then the actions is up to us. So we need to take actions always, and always give thanks to God, have gratitude for whatever the healing He has given to us. Okay, dear friends, so wish you have a good day. God bless.